If you are a woman who has retired from your career and you are finding that it's taking you a long and frustrating time to figure out what it is that you want for your next chapter, and the more time that goes by, the more frustrated you are, the more pissed off at yourself you get. Why can I not figure this out? What is wrong with me? I want to tell you there's nothing wrong with you. It is not your fault. It is not anything you're doing wrong. It may be something you're not doing right, but it's nothing you're doing wrong, and I'll tell you why. I think there are two reasons why women have such a difficult time getting their shit together after they retire and finding the path that is true to them. The first reason is if you've retired from your career or you're retiring in the near future, you probably entered the workforce in the 70s or 80s. And think back to the way the environment in the workplace was in the 70s and the 80s. And this is not male bashing because this is just the way it was. It was completely and utterly male, masculine. Do not bring any emotion into the office. Do not bring any problems or challenges you have at home into the office. You get the job done. Do not complain. Do not explain. That's just the way it was. Even down to freaking dressing like a man with those, remember those bow ties, suits? Oh my God. In a way, we had to divorce ourselves from ourselves, a whole lot of ourselves, and push it down. And the gut feelings and the true fulfillment and just how we were. We had to completely not let that up in order to fit in and in order to succeed. And after 20, 30, 40 plus years, that can become permanent. For me, I didn't know, not only did I not know what I wanted, I didn't know how to figure it out. By not acknowledging it or listening to the inner voice, your authentic self, for so long, I forgot how. And I don't think that's an anomaly. I don't think that's unusual. There's the neuroplasticity, I just never had those neurons firing together for so long. They were completely disconnected. So I think that is one of the big reasons we end up not knowing who we are anymore or even how to figure it out. The second thing is, now put yourself back into the 70s or the 80s. You're 20-something, 30-something. Think back to the role models that you had that were mature, 60 plus years old, going on to a vibrant, active second chapter. I did not have any. My mom, bless her heart, I love my mom, but she was not someone who wanted to grow and continue exploring after 50 even. So growing up without really seeing what I'm feeling now, there's this head and heart disconnect. And when I say head, I don't mean your conscious thoughts. There's this subconscious understanding or paradigm of what a senior 60, I'm 67, what a 67-year-old retired woman, what that looks like. And what I feel and what I want to be is different than this learned vision, even though it's a subconscious vision. And it is a process of, number one, recognizing what this vision is, or this subconscious paradigm is. First, you got to recognize it, and then working to change that, or working to be able to take the steps that go against that, feel this discomfort, and do it anyway. So those are the two big reasons why I think that women have such a difficult time figuring ourselves out after we leave our career. My name is Linnell, and I'm writing a book called Navigating the Messy Middle. And that is when you're in that middle place, you haven't figured this out, you're just frustrated about not being able to figure it out, and you're turning it inwards. And the next video that I will be leaving you is the first thing that I think you need to do, or the first thing that I did that helped me. And you may not like it, but it is the first thing that I believe anyone who is in a place of not knowing what to do or which direction to go should do. So, I'm glad you're here. If you have any questions, leave them below. If you're not already, please subscribe. Thank you for listening.